Okay. Really cool, man. Odija. William Boy. Very cool, okay. Oh, ekele mgba ya kpọtụwa ogene Mbubaki ibe yogo, Mbubaki ibe yogo, Mbubaki ibe yogo. Ogene. Ogene. Oku aza mmụọ ya na-azakwa ndị Igbo wake up. Joseph Aledu ọ ya bụ driver bụ nwe weje Lagos mgbe m na-eje rekọdụ ịma na mgbe onye na-aṅụ ọkwa ka ụkwa ya na-aṅụ ya ogene ọfụmanụ for life. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation. How are you doing? I encourage you to live your life because this is the nation where we encourage ourselves to live our life well, live it through the knowledge of factual truth. We spread, we share knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faith. Okay, so today I want to share this to many people. This will not go well with them because the debris from Abrahamic religions is still in their head. So although they claim to be awakened, although they claim to be irreligious, but they are still living according to the books or book given or forced on us by those our enslavers who gave us Abrahamic religions. So if you see I've encountered many of our people, and when you have discussion with them, you find out, they still believe somehow the the holy book, which they call Bible or Torah or Quran, is a historical book. So when you tell them it's not, I'm trying to show them, yeah, in history they wrote those books to what? To mess up, to interrupt history, especially the history or story of the original people, which happen to be black people, and they wage war against black people, the war of supremacy, making sure everything black is evil and everything white is good, and force it on the slaves, which happen to be blacks, to accept it, so that they even hate their color, they hate their looks, they hate their shadow, which is their history. So they are doing everything to be like their oppressors, like the whites, Arabs, and Europeans who enslaved us. So there are a lot of devastating effects of Abrahamic religions in Africa, but the one I will major on is about family. Family. Because those book religions were created to destroy African family structure. This is how Chinua Achebe said it in part in Things Fall Apart. Because many of us don't know the bond or what hold us that Chinua Achebe was talking there, but our people, maybe him also, they think it is a spirituality or spiritual thing, no, or the beliefs of our ancestors. You don't need the beliefs of your ancestors. What you need is the knowledge of your ancestors. Okay, so you said that the white man is very clever. He came quietly and peaceably with his religion, with his Christianity, especially because he's Igbo man, so he was measuring on Christianity. But whatever is applicable to Christianity is applicable to Islam and Judaism and every other religion. He said that we were amused at his foolishness. Telling us there is God you cannot see is foolishness. Telling us there is heaven after death is foolishness. Telling us that God has a son that died for our sins is foolishness. Telling us to pray and wait for God to come and fight our battles is foolishness. Telling us to love our enemies is foolishness. Telling us to forgive those who offend us is forgiveness. Telling us to not revenge is foolishness. And allow him to stay. We thought that just, some clown who came to entertain us or to learn from us. But that's how we allowed them to stay. He said now he has won our brothers who believe his foolishness, who took his foolishness seriously. And our clan can no longer act like one. Hear this. He said, he has put a knife on the things that held us together. You should know that white man did not destroy African spirituality or whatever you're calling spirituality, because they know spirituality is nonsense. Spirituality cannot do anything but keep confusing you. And this, when they came, we begin to talk about spirituality. Before they came, we didn't have any spirituality in Africa. What we had is science and technology, living humanly. We had African family structure, and that is the bond we have with nature. Do you hear what I say? African family structure. They put a knife on the things that held us together, African family together, and we have fallen apart. They destroy African family structure and gave us neighborhood. That's why you see some black people saying today, no, I'm not a racist. Oh, I like to mingle with other race or bullshit. No. Intermarrying or intermarriage, as they call it, is anti-nature. It's anti-nature. You cannot bring dog and the cat and want them to be married or to mate together. No, it's not so. We don't have one human race. There is one original human race, and there are other human race that are not original. And if you're a black, you have to pass on your chest to know that you are the original race. And that's why others are after killing you, after destroying you, but it is impossible. No one can eliminate nature. No one can destroy nature. Everyone that tried to eliminate nature will end up eliminating themselves. So that's why they give into integration, mixture, mating. Now we can mate with them so that we can preserve ourselves. That's their ideology, and it's working for them, because many of us have been taught away from our truth. So you need to understand that these religions brought, is what brought you their problem. That's where you begin to have fear. That's where you begin to have worries. That's where you begin to have comparison. That's where you begin to have competition. That's where you begin to have covetousness or greed. And you won't know why you are suffering like that. And that's how you give up your ability to live as a people, building yourself, doing things yourselves, coming up things that build you up together. But they made you to scatter. Now you think it's individual sources. It's no longer our collective sources. It's no longer come, let us build. It's I want to build. I want to have. I want I. There is no I in African family structure. It is us, Igwebike. Unity is power, or united we stand. So they destroy African family structure. They already destroy it. So that's why you see Africans fighting. We don't want to lose our language. We don't know we already lost all those things. We have lost our originality as a people. The language you're fighting today to preserve is not even your original language. You don't know that. They took your land. All the Middle East belongs to you. All you Africans in West Africa today, you ran away from the Middle East. They scattered you. That's why it's in their book. Read it. Genesis chapter 11, 1 to 9. And also Judges chapter 18. Read from 7 to end. They are the one that brought all that bullshit you are calling your culture and tradition that is not improving you. They destroy what was improving, what you have, your blueprint, by defeating you. This is how it happened. As Chino Asabe hinted, You know, they came. We heard their whatever they have. They are foolish. They are foolish people. Their foolishness, we just let them stay, thinking they are okay since they have what we have. You know, though they look differently, but you know, it's not colored. And okay, let them stay. Then they came invading us, enslaving us. Our people fought. They did not teach you that in school. They only tell you that you are people, we are selling one another before they came. No. It's like telling somebody telling you that your ancestors were eating rat. You believe that, right? Or lizard. You believe that, right? No, it was during the war. And any place you have war, people eat it, wherever it is, wherever there is war, because there's scarcity of food, people will eat anything, including themselves or their shit, to stay alive. But you believe the nonsense white men who established the religion, the religion and the education you're having in your land today want you to believe. And you are holding it as the truth, which it is not. It's a lie. So because they succeeded in destroying this, it is hard for us to see even an elder, I mean one elder in Africa that know even 1% of our true African history. All they know is when the history of Africans during slavery and after slavery. That's what they know. They don't know the true history of Africans before, I'm not saying even before slavery, before foreign contact, before white people came to Africa. The people were taught to wear clothes. The people were taught to take birth. Now telling you that your ancestors were white, they were idol worshippers. No, that's what wicked people do. You help them, they turn it against you, telling people you are evil, telling people you are bad, you should not be trusted. Because they fear that if those people know the main truth, those people will encourage you to deal with him. Who knows our true African ancient history? But many of you think our history began when white people came because that's the book they gave to you. All the book written about Africa were according to white people ideas. That's when they come and they begin to write those things. And our people, you see some of our writers, African writers, they're even looking for white man to validate their writing. If they don't approve it, no, it's not gonna sell. They're not gonna allow it to remain. They have to be like, okay, so far you did not reveal the main truth. You see all the books that I've written. Did they tell you what happened in Igbo land, in Enugu state, where they kill our brethren? White people kill our brethren for asking for increment. Just give us one more cent to our pay. They call them and kill them. But today, see in America, you see workers fighting for equal payment or for increase or something. They don't kill themselves. But they did that in our own land. No Igbo writer have written about that. I only heard it in a song by is it Ajomo Ajohia Newu Masquerade song. That's where I heard it. 1 December, give us increase. They call them and kill them. Then you ask the other Igbo people, they say because they insulted the main people, the people that brought God to us, the people that brought civilization to us. It's still happening till today. It's still happening. You on your own. Go to Africa. You see that you are on your own. They give us the system of you are on your own. So you are running a race to make heaven, not to build your land, not to live as a people. No, some of the things I'm sharing with you, no elder in Africa know it because they are still connected to Abrahamic religions in one way or the other. Some of them will say for peace to reign. For peace to reign, we keep you in bondage. Because those who want you to remain for peace to reign, they didn't use peace to take what belongs to you. They use war. And they know it's only war that will make you to take it back. You need to know that the reason why they came invading us is because we had what they don't have. Or we still have what they don't have. As I explained in our WhatsApp group, we are connected to nature. So even mineral resources, they follow us wherever we go. But today you think there's a spirit following you. No, nature. You see, sometimes when you walk, you think things are walking too, right? You think they are not walking. But on a serious note, wherever this, so that's why it's in the book. He said, "Wherever the sole of your feet shall tread upon, I'll give it to you." That's the land of Africa. Wherever they chase us from east, we run to west. They come there again. These people still have this thing. This thing is following them, and that is the main ordinary. Not all this spiritual nonsense, all this ritual nonsense you are doing, pouring blood or what, that nonsense. Oh, we use a foul blood, good blood to do. All those things are bullshit. We had what they didn't have. We teach them even how to cook food. We had those things. They didn't have it. They were living like animals in the cave. And when you make such posts, they block you. Now, some of them, if they report this video, they will restrict me. They always do. Anytime I make this type of video, they always restrict my account. I don't care. See the other profile. I can't do live on it until the restriction is over. That's why I'm using this one. That's why I encourage you to have multiple Facebook profiles. So at least if you are in the business or in the mission of spreading the knowledge of factual truth, so at least there's always one person that will hear you each day. As you can see, I'm not looking for followers. I'm not looking for likes. I'm just looking for our people to wake up, get knowledge so we can unite and fight for our freedom, which is our restoration and the recovery. Is deep. Our restoration means restoring our ancient powers. That is still what white people is using today to build because they stole it from us. Then recovery. We recover our heritage. Without our restoration of powers, we cannot recover our heritage. If you like, make any movement you see. Form any movement you want. Form any party you want. You can rant all you want. But until we restore our ancient powers, we cannot recover our heritage. Unless we just join as one of the parties again going on. So, we had what they have, and we were builders. We weren't believers. We are the builders of all things. Remember what they told you? They tell you that God is the builder of all things in the Bible, right? Think about it. They also tell you that God was in the thick darkness. They are the one that think there was God in these people that made them building these things. You see, today when you talk about pyramids and the Sphinx, white people say that it was built by what? Aliens. They don't want to say it was built by human beings. But we know that our ancestors built them. So that's why they say God created heaven and earth. There's no God that created heaven and earth. Our ancestors built all things. You say, no, it's not possible. How do your ancestors come into being the same way you came into being? Hi. We were builders of all things. We were above creator. We were above creators. Things we built, even those who created creators cannot explain it. So they came fighting against it, and they did not succeed in destroying all of them. But they are the evil, originator of evil. They comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Is still in their DNA to date. And when you see anyone they converted, that one behave more dangerous than them. Look at them. Every African converted to Abrahamic religion, Look at how they are behaving. They are the one going about beheading their brethren, killing their brethren, betraying their brethren, destroying their land. We were builders of all things. We were not worshippers. We were not believers. We were not beggars. They are the one that made us beggars. Now, beggars, we believe their lies that we are strangers in this world. We are not strangers on earth. We are not strangers in this world. We are one with the earth. Earth is our eternal home. We are not strangers, Africans, but they turn us into strangers. Then strangers begin to beg. Strangers in their own land they become beggars. Give us this day our daily bread. Oh, our ancestors come and fight for us. Oh, God this, God that, the gods of our land come and do the gods of our land guide us. Gods of our land we pour libation. All those things are bullshit, not for builders. Builders use knowledge, they use their brain. They are the one that turn us into believers, confuse people. We were builders. They came and confused us. And that's how we scattered. And we stopped building. We are no longer builders. We are no longer building. We are consumers now, believers. I believe in miracle. I believe this. Don't you see Nigerians, if you don't spread to any other parts of Africa, say that putting the picture of or name of Jesus on their DPs, that means bringing Jesus bullshit? In the midst of suffering, in the midst of evil, they just kill 50 of them inside church and they are suffering. Even to buy small thing to eat now is hard for majority of people in Nigeria. Yet they are thinking if they say Jesus, something will change. Stupid people. They made us worshippers, and the worshippers are slaves. We weren't worshippers. We weren't slaves. Today they make you believe you are a slave of God. Oh, you were a slave to sin. Then God sent his son and saved you for you to be slave of God. Somebody saved you from being slave of sin to become the slave of God. You're still a slave. And you think you know what you are saying or doing. You are stupid. You don't need to have God. You don't need to have Jesus. You don't need to have a Savior. You don't need to have a Messiah. Wake up. Stop being strangers in your land. Stop being believers in your land. Stop being slaves in your land. Know that you are the original people. Rise up for what is yours. So let me talk about Christian family, the one I know. Because as the woke nation, we must be speaking what we know, not what they want us to talk about. What we know. Christian family. They gave us Christianity and they tell us it's monogamy. One man, one wife. Bullshit. Number one, no woman should be a wife. A woman should be a woman, period. Wife is another name for slave. They taught us to enslave women, subjugate women. A woman must submit. If you don't submit, I have a wife, ask her. I don't tell her you must submit. No. And she now get upset when she always go to that line. I know I don't want to operate there. But I found out even women like it. Don't you see it's women who are mostly defending God, mostly defending Jesus, mostly defending Christianity, Islam, and other ones. The same religion that subjugates them, that make them put them under, they are the one fighting for that religion. Monogamy is anti-nature. Marriage is anti-nature. You should know that. But are you not married? Yes, I'm married, according to the system. But do I treat my wife, my woman as my wife or as slave? No, I don't. They are using their word. Do I treat my wife as they treat their wives? No. They don't even trust their wife. They don't trust their husband. They don't. So that's why in Africa today, you see our young women crying for scarcity of husband. There's this country in Africa, they say that they made it law that a man must marry more than one wife because there's scarcity of husband. Many women everywhere. But nature taught you that we have more women than men naturally. Even among animals, among trees, we have more female than male because male does not stay with one female. You say no, it's not. Polygamy means you want to satisfy your sexual urge. Idiot, you're supposed to satisfy it. There is no limit to your sexual urge. You let it flow. The same way when you want to urinate, you let it flow. When you want to eat, you let it flow. You don't say no, I'm not eating, you die. Because of monogamy, now we have scarcity of husband. You see the video I made, right? The video I made about those women who are singing "Carry Me, They Go, My Husband's House." Imagine young women, and they attended schools. They are young. They are singing for God to carry them to their husband's house. Shame, abomination in our land. Our ancestors didn't sing this. Even my mother, who is one man, one wife in a Christian family, she didn't sing this. My mother get married at the age of 14. My mother get married at the age of 14. She had me when she was 15. Today, tell me a 15-year-old want to get married. What? No, 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 no. So at work, some of them were arguing, no, how can you say 12 years of marriage? I said, in America, 9 years old we are getting married. 9-year-old girl, yes. And I said, Google it. They Google it. I said, I didn't know. Because majority of Africa, the education they gave to you make you think that, the things your ancestors were doing, which were natural, were evil. But the nonsense they force on you, which create all this single parenting, divorce, stupid children everywhere, and people doing all manner of the mass shooting and all that. You are against polygamy, but they also give you what? Same-sex marriage, same-sex couple, gay marriage. Oh man, think now because of monogamy in Christian family, these Christian women are suffering scarcity of husband, and they will say, I cannot share my husband with any woman. They are stupid. They are greedy. They are possessive. They mean they are being possessive. How dare you touch my wife? How dare you touch my husband? They are possessive. At what they asked me, are you saying you can let your wife split with another house? I said, why not? Why not? Ask my wife. She can listen. She's listening to me too. I said, she's the one that said no, she will never do that. But even if she do that, so long she's not hiding it, I don't have problem with that. Nobody was born to be your slave, and don't be a slave of anyone. We must abolish this nonsense white supremacy put on us to live as a people again. These women are suffering from scarcity of husband, and they become husband snatchers. One of my cousins on Facebook, somebody made a post with her picture saying that, she snatched her husband. She was my cousin. I was fighting for her. I knew her. Not that I knew when she was born. I knew everything about her like that. I know what she has suffered in life, which our people call spiritual problem, but it's not. I fought for her. with my younger sister. But I was surprised at a time, something else. When she see I'm saying there's no God and all that, she came against me. Hey, I really blala her. I begin to tell her things that if he see me, she will run. I say, I'm coming to Nigeria, and if I see you, I will beat you up, and I will tell your people that you are the one that do so things. As I'm coming. And I came to Nigeria, I did not see her. I did not see her. They become husband snatchers. You are praying for a man to marry only you. That man has to send away maybe whoever he's engaged with or whoever he's married just to marry you. Hey, I am married now. Why are you living your life that you must marry? Marriage is not achievement. No, marriage is anti-nature. It's against your nature. It limits you. It can't let you have sex as you want to have, as you're supposed to have. It's for control and it's a business. That's why it's the bride price. Ogabuchionye. Yeah, you hope on your in-law. He will build a house for you. He will do this for you. I tell her, I know how you were suffering now because you're married to a man that has business going and you think you can flex your muscle with me. Say, idiot, before you get married, tell me your position. What do you have? Nothing. And when you see those women who are making all those troubles in marriage, look at how they were living before they get married. They come from very poor family. They don't have anything. It was that marriage that gave them even get them to be dressing well. Is that marriage? And because the husband put them in position, maybe where they're controlling things, they think, I can open my mouth and say whatever I want. You don't mess with somebody like me because I kill lions of Judah. The havoc of monogamy is why they are praying to a useless God to carry them to their husband's house. God to carry you to a husband's house. And when you see their character, when you see the way they dress, even if you're looking for a wife, you say, not this one. Because they believe miracle will happen. Which miracle? The way we are sharing the factual truth on social media, no man will marry out of love anymore. They will look before they leap. Which love? Nonsense. Oh, marry me, I love you. You love me, you'll be fucking me. When we have sex, both of us are enjoying it. Why should men be paying for sex? Why are we paying women for sex? I'm asking you. And many women have that mentality. Yeah, you want to sleep with me, you have to give me this. But the women also need to be, to be led, or to be slept. They need it also. So when you are horny and you want a man to have sex with you, if that man demand you pay for that, will you accept that? No, but we have been indoctrinated and brainwashed to believe, yeah, women have vagina. We have to pay to have that vagina. But we have pennies. What are they paying to have our pennies? It is havoc of monogamy that make us have prostitutes and bastards today in our land. Prostitutes and bastards. Havoc of monogamy. Christian family. I don't want to talk about Muslim family because at least they limit their own to 4. Because that's why it seems that many Africans were favoring Islam. Because Islam did not eliminate all the African system like eliminate it as Christianity did. That's why you see some people will tell you if you put Christianity and Islam, they will choose Islam. Because at least Islam, if you understand Islam, yeah, they did not dealt with Africans the way Christianity did with Africans, because Christianity came to destroy everything, steal and kill. Islam only come to possess. I stay here now, and we are here. We kill you. If they ask us to kill you, we kill you. If you don't believe it's Muhammad or death. But if it's okay, no, I agree, okay, stay. But Christians will say, oh, give your life to Jesus, you'll be free. They will tell you, no, you're not free. You're gonna hate your father, hate your mother. That's hating your ancestors. All the things they established, throw them away. No, no, no. Don't bring it here. You see people, young girls wasting in churches, young men wasting in churches, and they become frustrated women. You hear about that one that went and committed suicide. For 7 good years, no sex. Is work and the church, work and church, work and church. And nobody was giving her the natural thing she needs. Of course, it brings depression, stress. She has to kill herself. God did not save her. Jesus did not save her. She had to kill herself. You cannot separate yourself as a woman from man and live long. You must die. The same goes to man. That's why you see some men now turning gay and you see some women turning lesbian. They want to be for the women will buy the toy penis or the strap on. They strap on, they fuck each other. But they cannot reproduce. And they cannot enjoy it as natural one is. They cannot. The same thing goes to men. You can fuck ass all you want. It can never be like pussy, vagina, the heaven. It can never be like the heaven. This to show you that monogamy is anti-nature. It's out of frustration you see a woman saying, I'm married to Jesus. If it's not a man from my religion, I will not marry. And they said that, okay, with that, it's better I die in the Lord like this. And they die like that. The havoc of monogamy, Christian family in Africa. It is the same thing. That's why you see they give us neighborhood. And we put neighborhood over brotherhood and sisterhood. You hear people today saying, oh, family is not by blood. You know, it is people that you don't know that will help you, not your family. That is evil. That is anti-nature. There is no reason for you to go outside looking for help when you come from a family. They say, oh, when you see all these type of people selling on the roadside, you know, do not bargain with them, just buy them, help them. No! They come from a family. Why are they suffering? Family, they mean monogamy, Christian family. Look at them, check them. Look, check those women that are selling on the streets of Lagos. Check them. They came from Christian family, most of them. And they go to church, pay tithes, give offering. Then you want me to not bargain? I have to. Yeah, they say, okay, you're from America now. And so what? Why is your country not like America? This is why we have discord and disaster in our families, even among our kinsmen. We are not united. We are not. They set that fire to burn us. They put that sword to divide us. And today we are fighting one another. We don't fight them because we haven't even finished fighting ourselves. We are fighting ourselves and not our oppressors. Then we pray to the God of our oppressors to give us peace where we are fighting ourselves. We are the one that will give ourselves peace. It is because of this Christianity in Africa that we have hatred and division, or Abrahamic religions. That's why we have hatred and division among us. You are looking at Africans, let's say you're watching soccer. These people, they look alike, but they're against one another. But you call it sports, but you don't know actually that's part of the game. Yeah, we are African, we are one. It is no longer entertainment. We see it as also war, fight. We fight. It's no longer, our wrestling was for entertainment. Our games were for entertainment. It's no longer like that. It's war now. But they say, oh, football unite us. It's a lie. They are lying. It can never unite you. Because it only make you keep, respecting your slave masters. That's why you're playing with them. It is because of Abrahamic religion we put love over care. We don't supposed to love. Real humans don't love. Real humans cares. Animal will teach you that. You are the one talking about love, love, love. But it's love is evil. Love is what put you in the situation you are today. God is love. Love is of God. Love is not of human. He said, no, the love in my heart. You are stupid. You're talking about love is emotional, blah, blah, blah. That's nonsense. You don't build any written on emotions. And because we put love over care, now money rules us. Money is the real God. Money is the real God everyone worship. That is the religion of everyone in the whole world. Our people now believe without money you cannot live without money. What are you saying? Then your land, you sell it for money. No, but that land can produce what you can sell and change it to money. Why are you selling the land? The land is your power, is your wealth. They say, come and buy land. I say, I'm not buying any land. I'm happy that I'm the firstborn in my family. So as a firstborn, of course, I always have a land. They say, baby, invest in land. I'm not investing. I'm not buying any land in Africa, period. Not with the knowledge I have, I'm not. Yeah, you want to buy, I'm not. The money I'm making it for myself. I'm not making it for anyone else. Did you hear what I say? So they give us book teaching us about spirituality and religion, about the world we are living in, the world where we are living in. You telling me spiritual thing and all that? I don't need it. This is my world. I don't need spirituality. I don't need religion. Especially the one you wrote in a book and telling me. All of you that claim spirituality, look at your spirituality. See, you will see they are related to that book, religion. You are doing what the book says. That's what you are doing. Check well. There's still some honest one among you that will say, yeah, you're right. But the stubborn one will say, no, you're not right. I don't even care about what you think or say. I want you to know that spirituality and religion, they are beliefs that limit Africans. I did not say that limits the whole world, Africans. Americans wrote on their dollars, in God we trust. But check how they are living. They don't trust in that God. If they trust in God, there will be no other killing, mass killing and all that going on in America. There will be no racism and all that. But you don't know that God stands for racism also. They say in God we trust is the money. Money. In God, in dollar, we trust. How much is $1 now in Nigeria? Over $600. And naira. Over 600 naira. When it was 400 and something, I was telling my co-worker, it will reach even $1, 100,000. I mean $1, 1,000 naira. It's going. And it will get there. I hear some people telling, so, oh, if you have naira, change all of them to dollar because dollar will keep increasing. If you want to. They ask me to invest in stock. I invest. So I learn from what I suffer. I learn prudence. I don't learn obedience. It is time for us to know as a people, African, that spirituality is not our family tree. Religion is not our family tree. Do you hear what I just said? Spirituality is not our family tree. It limits us. When we stand in our family tree, it will enhance us. It will grow us. We grow as a people, have our things, do our thing. Look at how they are kidnapping people in our land. Are we even training ourselves to defend if we're being kidnapped? No, they are praying. Or they are calling government. Why waiting for government for what? The young people in our villages, you can't say So even we'll be gathering so place to train ourselves, to protect ourselves. Even the voodoo power you can use to protect yourself, you don't want it, you're running. And those ones that claim they have spiritual power, when they hear pop, they join the race, all of them running. The man with gun is controlling the people that claim to have spiritual power. I have a God, the gods of the land. They chose me. I am a Bakadina Dive. I am this one and that one. Understand that amazing science or amazing knowledge is our family tree. Do you hear what I just said? Amazing science, amazing. This is the science our ancestors had, that they can read the sky, they study about sky, everything. When white people came and saw those things, they were amazed. That's why he put in their book, he said, do not gaze on those things and do not be scared by them. We weren't scared. We know them. We understand them. But these people, they were scared. Our ancestors can tell you this, and they happen so time. You see, they say they're scared. And they thought we were worshiping all those things. No. We were living with them. Amazing science that amazes white people is normal thing to us. Look at African inventors, or those Africans, they say they have some special skill. Look at how amazed they become. They bring them, but it's a common thing. That person will just tell it's normal thing to do. I want you to also know that there is no supreme being over us. There's no higher force over us. As one guy was arguing, he said, is there any force that is greater than the four elements? That's the air, wind, the air, fire, land, earth, and the what? What is the fourth one? Fire, earth, and which other one? The four elements, okay. Those things limit you. What are you saying? What about sound? Sound is also an element. You hear sound. You don't control that sound. You hear some sound. It's also part of, we have unlimited knowledge. We have unlimited elements in the universe. But all these beliefs, spirituality, religion, they limit you. They tag it, they limit you, they give number, they limit, they put law, they limit you, they put commandment, they limit you. There is no supreme being over human being. That's us, the original people. Tell me what that God, what that supreme being, what that higher force you are afraid of or you believe exists. Tell me what you have, what they have done for you, or what it has done for you and your family. If you can tell me what they have done, I will show you how stupid you are to ascribe human's effort to imaginary being. That's stupidity. I am encouraging you to learn prudence in your suffering. See how you are suffering in your family. See how your family members are suffering. Even those that claim to believe in God and worship God, see how they are suffering. Can't you learn? But you still say no, you still have to. Oh, that person don't care. I don't care. I care. That's why I'm telling you the factual truth. But you want me to love you. Love your enemies. Love those who are against fast. I will not do that. No, I care. I care about you. Wake up so that we can work together. If you don't wake up, we are not working together. You are sleeping. I will leave you sleeping while I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want to drag you because you are sleeping. I have to drag you. I have to carry you. No, you stay sleeping. Let me do my thing. Do your thing. But learn from your sufferings in your family, in your community, in your country, in your working place, in your business. And whatever you are doing, learn prudence. Stop learning obedience. You were not born to obey. You were born to be wise, to be prudent. That's how you can live well, living through the knowledge of factual truth. We must rise up to defeat this havoc of Abrahamic religions in Africa as a people. There is no ancestor that is coming to fight for us. There's no God that is coming to fight for us. We are those ancestors you're talking about, and we must rise up to fight against white supremacy, also known as Abrahamic religions. We have to destroy their cause over our lives, their influence over our lives as a people, and establish ourselves again to live like our ancient ancestors, even better. Wake up, Africans. Live humanly. Gordon.